Welcome back to News Center. Thank you very much for staying with us. Let's now continue with our conversation here in studio. And of course, I'm speaking to Steve Ogola. Steve, let's also just touch on a bit to do with the... all right, so we will be getting back to the discussion, but let's just have some graphics with regard to Miguna, who was one of the candidates running for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat in the August 2017 general elections. And though he did not win, his performance at the Nairobi gubernatorial candidates debate impressed many. Let's just take a look at that before we proceed with our conversation.
We are at a juncture in our history when we have to make a very momentous decision. If we make the right decision, Nairobi will rise and will prosper and will be like any other major city in the world, like Hong Kong or New York or Toronto or Geneva or any other metropole. You make the wrong choice, you are stuck with the garbage that we are experiencing, with the water shortages that we are experiencing now, and with the unemployment at 75% that we are experiencing now, with buildings falling on citizens, and with citizens being killed by the Kanjos, and therefore we got the Kanjo kingdom. Make the right decision. Leadership is about vision and about integrity. Miguna has both vision and integrity. And Miguna is the only candidate among the other three, the fourth one, with a manifesto. These leaders have come here empty-handed. They would want to make promises that have not been concretized in writing. Reject the cartels. Thank you.
Right, Miguna, that was last year during the gubernatorial debate. All right, so the conversation in the country right now really is to do with the citizenship of Miguna, whether he had dual citizenship or not, whether he is indeed on his way to Canada or not. You've had Peter Kaluma there earlier just saying that he's questioning whether indeed he is on his way to Canada or not. All right, so we just want to take a look at what really this dual citizenship means so that you can get a better understanding of what the law says about it. Let's just have some graphics there to show you that. All right, so that is Miguna's passport that was released by the newsroom that is attached to the government or state house, if you like. So that was a picture there showing Miguna's passport that he indeed is a Canadian citizen. Moving on to what dual citizenship means. A citizen by birth does not lose citizenship by acquiring the citizenship of another country. That's what Steve Ogola was trying to explain to us earlier. We'll get back to that discussion. And moving forward, right, so how do you regain citizenship? If indeed you either denounce your citizenship to Kenya, a person who was a citizen of Kenya by birth and who ceased to be a citizen of Kenya because he or she acquired the citizenship of another country may apply in prescribed manner to the Cabinet Secretary to regain Kenyan citizenship. So indeed, that is a conversation, and we've seen government agencies coming out to say that he had not reapplied his Kenyan citizenship, and that's the reason why they had to take him back home, and I quote, because those are the words that they used. Steve, what do you make of all this? I know we had spoken about it, but just a recap of the fact that there's so many questions whether he had a dual citizenship or not, or whether he needed to reapply for it.
I think the short answer is this: Miguna will come back in this country. That decision will be reversed by the High Court. Now, the law is not removed from common sense. Neither are judges immune to reason. If you are manipulating the law for some short-term advantage, judges will read through it. You get? That provision of regaining citizenship, if indeed Miguna renounced his citizenship and has not reapplied, it cannot be manipulated to exclude him or deny him legitimate expectation that comes with being a Kenyan citizen by birth.
Okay.
You get? How do you make an arbitrary decision without giving an opportunity to be heard? And this is consistent with other leaders. People are required to surrender passports.
Yes.
Without being given an opportunity. There's a procedure anchored in law that if your passport is going to be recalled, you have to be given an opportunity to go and explain yourself. You be explained to the circumstances, under which the passport is going to be required, and if you don't find them satisfactory, you could challenge them in court.